It's commentary on bad human beings and what bad custodians we are of this planet. And we deserve everything we get on this movie.
You know, man, I like watching a good movie, especially like a movie that got me like thinking and has all this fear factor into it and like, you know, wakes you up at 3, 4 in the morning, you know.
I play a kid named Josh, who is just this teenager from one of the towns, and he's running away from the happening. And that's all I can tell you. And no, I can't tell you what the happening is. So.
Anytime I could think of like, things that make you question your faith and whether you can believe again, it's great. And I was actually reading a book on Einstein when I was writing this book, and how he was struggling with his faith, and as he was learning more about science, and then later in his life, he became a man of faith again. You know, when he saw things in the data, he saw things in the things he didn't know. That gave him kind of that feeling of there's something out there. And in that same way, Mark plays a character, a high school science teacher, who kind of believes there's something in the lack of knowledge that we have in science. Like, why did the bees disappear? You know, there's something there, something higher at work.
He's a director who is so focused and knows exactly what he wants. It was not easy, but it was creatively satisfying.
He's made some of my favorite movies. I love Unbreakable and Sixth Sense and Signs. Some of my favorite movies he's made, and I just happened to audition for it. And a couple months later, he flew me out to New York to do a screen test, and I was a part of the movie, so it was really cool.
I come up with an idea in my room, and basically the only person on the planet who knows it is me. Then I show it to my wife, and then I show it to some of the people we work with, and then we go make it. Keep it as tight as possible.
Yeah, it's cool to be, part of a really different movie with a different theme, and it's a great movie, I think. I had a great time filming it. I had a great script, so I'm excited to see it, and I'm excited for everyone else to see it.
I think movies like this is kind of telling us what we're in for eventually. So prepare, get a lot of peanut butter and jelly, and get a lot of bread. And if you could get a bread maker that doesn't have to be plugged in, you'll last a long time.
After finishing the movie, I was in New York. I was in Central Park, and it immediately got cloudy, and the wind started kicking up. So I ran back to my hotel. And then after I saw with this film for the first time with my girlfriend, she was supposed to go to a couple of appointments, and she ended up canceling them because she kept looking at people and see if they were acting weird.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Stay cool.